Bada, bada, bada. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Jesus. Too many. We turned the stupid things back on today because Chandler was losing his mind. Oh, my God, everybody. Hi, welcome. So much to talk about. So much to do. I've already been sent the show by Mr. Adam Haniker. So I will be watching. We have so much to cover and so little time. Come on. What's going on here? Copy. Paste. Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We've thrown out the playbook for today. We're just talking about Chad and what an idiot he is and how nobody seems to understand what's going on. I don't want to, I've kept my mouth shut about this because it's nobody's fucking business. And, I don't know, but I guess Ray wants to out it. Chad wants to out it. And I don't even know that it matters anymore. So I guess I'll just tell everybody the story. And it's not even everything because, again, to tell you what Chad has done is to, do it. So I can't, everybody just says doxing. It's not doxing. It's fucking with somebody's life. Calling somebody's husband and trying to interfere with a active hostile divorce and making up information it's not doxing. So Chad can sit there all day and go, I didn't dox anybody. That's not even what we're talking about. I gotta get a haircut. My mustache is woo. It's doing that Corey Adam thing where it curls. So look, I guess people are going, it's not doxing because her Twitter name's her name. It's yeah, that doesn't mean you could tie her on YouTube or Patreon to that name. So you're still attaching it. He's taking screenshots and showing her full name on other platforms. So in a way it's doxing, but whatever. Again, this whole thing about people getting your address and stuff, anybody can get anybody's address if they look hard enough. Or at least think they can get it, But now what, stupid? First of all, you guys all act so tough. You getting everyone's address. Okay, now what? Now what? Do you even know how to build a pipe bomb? Shut the fuck up. What are you going to do? Drive by next time you're in town and giggle? What are you going to do? So, I don't even know. Peter Sky Parker, who really hates Ray. Jesus Christ. Ray Hobbs. And Easy123. Thanks for your memberships. I don't even know what that means. Don Coyote. It was a weird MLC. Chad was a rent-free apartment in his head for you, Patrick. What an effed-up guy. Look, I don't care whether Chad lives or dies, succeeds or fails. Who cares? Who cares? So yeah, I guess that's the main thing is the doxing question is nobody, again, it's so frustrating to watch a show of 4 people on the screen and nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about or what's going on. And Chad just loves an environment like that because he just gets to play dumb because everybody else is dumb. Sorry, KB. You dumb. You dumb. No, I mean, just nobody knows what's going on despite being told a million times. It was on the original video with Sketty Tooth. Everything that went down was on that original call-in with Sketty Tooth, and everyone just forgets everything. No one fucking even knows what happened anymore. They're all just like, what happened again? It's like it's publicly available. Go watch it.
So, Chad, like pretty much you didn't know what she said about you before you called around trying to get her fired. Okay. That, you know, makes a lot of sense. You said she's a mental case. She must be. I mean, no one would drive 8 states for Melton.
Makes perfect sense, Kevin. I've driven further for much less. I just have to mark every gas station along the way that has an air pump $1.99 each time to keep my tires pumped up. After 16 stops, I essentially could have bought a new tire, but I think Teamster Tim was lying about that.
You know, I think the amount of people that Chad lets talk into Melton's just puppeteering all these guys. It's like, you guys all saw it today. First of all, I, on the weekends, let me just tell you something. I'm out. I'm not really, you know. Chandler comes in the chat today acting all mad at Chad. And I was like, what is Chandler mad at Chad about? And then he had to tell me that it was the Sketty Tooth John thing. I had no fucking idea. You go listen to Chad on MLC. He's like, Melton fucking got into Chandler's head and turned Chandler. It's like, man, I don't give a fuck enough to puppeteer Chandler. The fuck are you talking about? Somebody, first of all, somebody with that much money can't be puppet. Hello.
Hey, it's Goro. How's it going?
I don't know. I'm in
the
Go ahead.
Speaking of that, so I know everybody hates Chad, and I know what he did with Spaghetti Tooth John is not good. But man, you used to think he was great.
No, I don't. You've all gaslit yourself. You've all gaslit yourself. Go back and find pull the clip of me going, Chad is great. Pull the clip. Pull one clip.
Chad is great on
Chad
MLC.
is good on MLC because he's getting shit on. Yes.
He still is. It's great. I think it's great having him back.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Well, I'm just glad you still feel that way, because I think we're in this new golden age of,
hey, Goro, delete the number. Delete the number to the show. I don't need people calling in here fighting ghosts. Why do you think Chad sucks on MLC now? I don't. Today was amazing. Chad looked like the biggest bitch. Literally bent the knee to Chandler. It was amazing. It's everything we wanted, except for Chandler, of course, acquiescing. I'm sure Chandler will be back over there giving out memberships in no time. But the point is, I never said he wasn't good on MLC. I never said. As long as his mouth is open and people are shitting in it, I'm in. Anyway, back before the flow was interrupted by a guy who was mad at something I never said. Thanks for the call, Goro. Really, really compelling stuff. You know, people are like, he sent Sketty Tooth John to go see Chad, and I had no idea she went to see Chad. No one told me ahead of time. Ask people. Ask Ian Hawk. Ask people who send me information on people. I don't respond, or I tell you to don't send me that or don't do that. Ask people who try to drag me into gay ops. Ask them what I say. Ask them. And if they tell you that, no, I'm behind it and I'm telling people to do evil stuff, get the screenshots of it. I talk with people about recording Chad at gigs. That's the most egregious things I've ever done in my life. Otherwise, get the screenshots of it. I don't tell people to dox people or look up people or. I mean, it just doesn't happen. Chad shows a screenshot from our Discord today where he's like, Patrick's telling Sketty not to come on. Patrick's telling Sketty not to come on. It's like, yeah, that's public, Chad. Chad acts like he's got the scoop. It's public. Sketty shouldn't go on MLC. Sketty doesn't need to talk to Chad. Oh, because you want it on your show? No, Sketty should not be on podcasts. This is a real person who's too trusting and maybe dumb. Maybe too dumb. Sorry, Sketty. She's in the chat. I never told Melton I was going to see Chad. Right, and I didn't put her up to it. These are delusions of a paranoid man. What we've tried to do to Chad has worked. He's nuts. He thinks everyone's after him. Melton sent Sketty to go see Chad. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I will. But I didn't. So yeah, every audience member, Chad, you'll just wonder if they're out to get you or not. But no, I don't want Sketty calling in here. This is her real life, and this is too much already. So I'm telling her the same advice I would give a real person, a real friend. Like, shut the fuck up. You can have friends in this world. You can be friendly in the chat. You can be the nicest person in the world. And you are. You don't need to tell anybody your personal business anymore. Shut the fuck up. The world ain't like that. You can't, especially if you got shit going on. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So if you came here for a call from Sketty Tooth, I won't even be, like, if she calls in, I'll tell her to go away. That's crazy. So if you want to go on podcasts and talk about smoking weed or what your favorite energy drink is or how the Cowboys are doing, that's fine. But if it comes to personal business from here going forward, I would probably just shut the fuck up. Imagine I'm going to call into and talk it over with Chad. Why? Sorry, guys. Chad's a fucking liar. Chad's a liar. Like, there's no. It's like why won't you do a roast battle with Chad? It's like Chad ain't. Guys, I'm not. The same reason I don't arm wrestle. Infants. I get real. Get real. Chad wants to keep up this narrative of like Melton came in and stole all my fans. It's like, Chad, you've never. Fans of what? The football show? Mazer? Your new studio? What are they fans of, Chad? What are they fans of? I know your consistency is unmatched in the industry and your list of contacts in your phone from your days at the More Stories podcast are unrivaled. If Chad lost his phone book, he'd probably cease to exist. So just to clear it up for everybody without saying too much, but all this has already been put out, and I'm sorry, Sketty, if this is too much, but I've avoided saying this for months, and I imagine it's past or whatever, it's out now, and Ray couldn't shut his mouth last show. So whatever. It's like Sketty didn't even go to see Chad. She drove to a city 3 hours away from where she lives to meet up with a man, which is allowed, probably to rub parts and feel good and have fun, but not my business. And then they went to see Chad while they were there. And everything Chad said, like, I hung out with them, I had a meal, I drank Tito's nonstop, I was nice to them, they bought a shirt, they came both nights. All that is true. All that is true. But what we didn't know is that Sketty was going through a divorce at the time, and you know how strenuous those can be. And then when Sketty called in, and again, that call, as Adam and both KB said, was, look, it wasn't flattering, but it wasn't, I don't think she was attacking Chad, and it definitely wasn't negative. And she said she had fun. She just told the truth. Your jokes were old. Your jokes were stale. The next night you tried to write new stuff. You hung out. You were drinking Tito's. You didn't sell any shirts except to her. You know, she just told what she saw. And even when jabbed and encouraged to say more, she didn't. And then Chad does this thing where it's like, I don't even watch Melton, even though we all know he does. I mean, we all know you do, Chad. You've been busted pulling down videos we're watching of yours live 1,000,000 times. You call in sometimes when your emotions get the better of you. We know you want, like, it's not even a secret. I don't know why you still say you don't. It's like, it's all lie. It's just lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. Enough, Zumock. So yeah, she doesn't need to call in and try to talk it out with this fucking loser liar. He'll be elderly soon. This will be an AARP asshole liar. Just lie. I have clear. I had a best-selling album. I never doxed anybody. Kumia country. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's a fucking loser. I'm going to go to LA and make the rounds. Okay, Chad. Okay. I told Tukey and I, you know, we're starting this new Chad sniping network where you're never going to sleep. I have this theory. He's saying he's not going to do shows this week, just so we won't be on the lookout, and then he will do shows. Day one of the week of Chad not doing shows, he did a show. So, killing it, Chad. Really good. I mean, he can't even... So I was talking to Tukey, though, and I was just saying, you know, the only thing funnier than Chad not trying is Chad trying. And we're just thinking about what this studio is going to look like when he releases it. You know, it's like Corey announcing he was working on that Splice job, and then it's been 9 months, and it's like, Jesus Christ, imagine if he released it now. It'll never live up to the hype, and it's the same way with Chad's studio. It's like we've been there. The other day he said there were 3 things in there, and one wasn't plugged in. Whatever that means. Okay. It's like the only thing funnier than Chad not trying is Chad trying. I can't wait to see this studio. I can't wait to see this studio. Show the studio, Chad. He was bragging about how he doesn't have to work at all during December. It's like, wow, Chad, you can miss 2 gigs. So you got all December, Chad. Why not? And then he's like, I got things to do. And then he's like, my friend died. I might have to go up to Ohio. And it's like, I think you're going up to Ohio for Thanksgiving, no matter what. Let me make this call today. Because he said on the show he doesn't know whether he's going or not. I predict he's going. I predict he was always going. I predict there is no dead friend. He's going up for Thanksgiving. And the past 2 weeks ago when he went up there, again, that was to do guest sets and hang out with Florentine. There was no early Thanksgiving. There was no Jill. There was no, so tell me more about Steel Toe. There was none of that. He went up to hang out with Mazer and do guest sets and hang out with Florentine. And now he's got to go home for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I might fly out Wednesday. Oh, you might fly out Wednesday. I thought tickets were insane. I thought tickets were crazy and plus luggage. No, Chad's going home for Thanksgiving Wednesday, but there's a dead friend now. How many dead friends, Chad? How many dead friends? Brody, the owner of the comedy club, now another dead friend. Right. Everyone around Chad's dead. His brother, his mother, his grandmother, his career. Hello. So Sketty calls in, and this call wasn't even bad, but Chad, you know, does this thing where it's like, I don't even watch Melton, but somebody sent me a clip. Yeah. And then he's like, so she was just talking shit. And then everybody's like, no, she wasn't. He's like, I didn't really watch it. It's like, so this overreaction again, that's been 3 months now, is because you didn't even watch it. So look, I don't know the full details of it. And again, I wouldn't pry, but I know what I've been told. I've seen screenshots that I've been seeing. And I know other people who are aware of the full fucking story, or most of it anyway. And again, I'm not airing it all out, but Chad contacted her husband, or now ex-husband, or whatever, and was trying to tell him that she was like money laundering super chats and cheating on him with me, and then cheating on me with somebody else in the chat, having a relationship, and they came to his show, basically trying to severely ass fuck her divorce and, you know, just drag her through shit and cause trouble for her. And then he sends her like taunting messages as well, like on Patreon, like, you made it have to be like this, and, you know, all that kind of shit. She's saying Melton. What do you mean? I mean, look, it's got to come out. It's got to come out. And again, this isn't even everything, but like, this is her business. And it's like, I'm the only one, I guess, who hasn't been trying to say it out loud for 3 months. Everybody's like, you got to tell us what he did, or we can't take your word for it. It's like, it's fucking bad, man. It's fucked up shit. And it's a person. It's just a person who, by the way, has done nothing but give him hundreds of dollars and tons of support. And then he goes and tweets this weekend, which is what started this all up again, apropos of nothing. Nobody's been doing anything to him, and this is all dead in the water. Chad goes and starts tweeting this weekend, send me everything on Sketty to John and her husband. I'm going to recap, you know, you don't know who you're fucking with. It's like, Jesus. So that's what made Chandler turn on him. And by the way, Chandler, you know, he said all that about my wife this summer too. Where were you on that one, dipshit? You fucking money bag piece of meat-headed mid-brain mush. So, yeah, it's not doxing. It's probably worse. It's calling around to fucking places and people and relationships and things and fucking with people. You know how dirty and nasty divorces and shit get. Now again, it's bittersweet for me because I I love it every time Nobody Likes Onions comes up in court. But yeah, that's why I'm telling her not to call in. That's why I'm telling her not to call into anybody, especially Chad. What are you going to settle? Let me tell you how this goes with Chad. You pretend to make up. Chad manipulates you into making up. What? I'm a good guy. I don't understand what's going on. I never doxed her. No, you did all the other shit I just said and worse. And you know what you did. It's like KB said. It's like Adam said. You and her both know what you did. She might not even know everything you did because you're so fucking ineffective that half of it probably didn't land. You know what I mean? Who knows how many shots you took that just whizzed by without anyone knowing.
Chad makes me soaked in my trousers when he talks sports and my knot puckers.
So bless his fucking heart. Chad's a sack of shit. And, you know, it just takes people time to catch up. And I don't begrudge you that, you know, everybody has their own line. I get it. Yep.
Patrick, we've heard you can't take compliments. You feel that it's disingenuous and that people are trying to manipulate you. On behalf of myself, the viewers, and the entire chat room, we'd like to say, fuck you, you insufferable cunt. You untalented piece of shit. Does that make you feel better? Make you...
A little bit. Oh, my God. Anyway, yeah, I guess we'll watch some of Chad's bullshit and just watch how he twists everything. I love it. Radish Diff, all hail to the Chandlers of this world. Thanks for 2. Melton, you rock, says Genta. You just hate Chad. So don't twist it up. But really, who is Goro? Identify yourself, coward. All right, I guess we're due for one of these. Hello.
How about it there? How you doing there, Mr. Melton? How you doing there?
I don't know.
That Chandler. You don't know? That's all right. I'll fill in the blanks for you. That Chandler there, I'll tell you what, he's giving out so many memberships. Miss Buzzy, she's not even on YouTube, but she got a membership. Mr. Chandler, going after Zumock the way he did, there's one phrase that'll sum up this afternoon. Are you ready for it, Mr. Melton?
Got him.
You got him. You got him. Confirmed.
Okay. Oh, it's got to be sad when he stops calling because you know he's dead. You know? Kevin Brennan, FKB. Smokey the Spurk, FKB. Waiver for KB. Also FKB, ironically. How about you unblock KB? I'm 61 and not your number 2 son or any number son of yours. How about you unblock KB? KB, did you block waiver? Unblock waiver, you sack of shit. Why do I have to be the bad guy? Jason Bentley calling KB. We'd love to hear the experts discuss current events. I mean, look, the fact that Chad tried to steer that whole MLC into sports again, he really is like just, and Kevin had to be like, are we going to name every old football player you can remember, Chad? It's like, that is his comedy. Him and Mazer get together and they're just like, remember that movie? Remember that show? It's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. We get it, Doug Flutie. We get it. It's insane. It is. It's madness. And then Chad's like, I do a whole hour. That's never changed. It's like, you did it. You did 50 minutes today. We were there. Why lie? You did 50 minutes. You said, I'm not going to talk about the Dabbleverse anymore. Then you covered Opie, Kevin, Kumia, me, and Stuttering John. And then you watched an old clip of a movie you remembered, and then you fucking bounced and said, don't worry, this will be up on Patreon. Don't worry. Don't worry, everybody. This will be up on Patreon. Whew. 91 people collectively sighed. It's bad, man. It's bad. So yeah, Chad, look, we're not dumb. We're not dumb. We know you're going to go sit at home with your aunt and silently clank forks over a Boston Market meal. I got a friend who's dead. I might have to take an emergency trip home that I planned weeks ago. Ugh. Right. So November 1st was early Thanksgiving, and you're going home on the Wednesday, the busiest travel day ever for a not that close friend. It's not that big of a deal, but you went to high school with him. But you wouldn't fly home for your own aunt. You said tickets were too expensive. But now a guy you knew in high school died. So you've got to hop on a plane on the busiest travel day in the world, last minute fare. Right. Kevin's right. Dumb people think everyone's dumb. Like, do you think we're idiots? You wouldn't fly home for your family. You said 4 weeks out the tickets were too expensive. And now this friend of yours who you keep downplaying, like, it's not even that big of a deal. It's nobody. It's just a guy. I've just known him for a while. Right. He didn't go to his grandmother's funeral, says Brad Thacker. Meanwhile, the busiest travel day of the year, last minute fare, you've got to get on that plane. I've got to go be with the family on Thanksgiving. Do you think the funeral's on Thanksgiving? It isn't. It isn't. It's probably Friday or Saturday. It might even be next week. And Chad's got to get on a plane the Wednesday before Thanksgiving to go. What? To go what? Why not fly Friday? Why not fly Saturday? No. Chad thinks you're dumb. Chad thinks you're dumb. So get with it, everybody. Keep up. Thanks to Adam for sending me this show so quickly. Just great. Just great stuff. Good coordination. Let's skip to when Chad comes on. That's all we
Chandler,
want.
$50. I answered there. He's talking about Melton. I answered there.
Oh no, what's going on? I'm getting another. Hello.
Hey, it's Coro again.
Oh no.
Well, look, we got off on the wrong foot. That's probably my fault. Sometimes I'm not clear.
I mean, it's all your. How could any of it be my fault?
Well, all I'm trying to say is this. Chad's back in a big way, and I don't think he's a good guy. We've seen that he's not entertaining on his own, but I feel like the perfect program to showcase him is MLC. And now that he's back, it just makes me happy, and I'm glad that you appreciate that aspect.
Yeah,
of it as well.
I mean, today was beautiful. It was a nightmare. It's going to be so
Yeah.
good. So good to watch.
And, well, that guy wanted me to show myself. I'm just a guy. There's nothing really crazy about
Yeah,
me.
you don't have to. People don't have. I want people to be comfortable calling in here. We don't dox people. We don't care who you are. You've never heard me give out anybody's number. I don't do that stuff.
Yeah, you actually, when I first called in, I'm the guy from Davenport. But I'm not there anymore. Yeah. But anyway, look, man, I love you. And bye for now.
We'll do this off the air, okay? I don't have time for, again, I really don't like when people start. Somehow I'd rather you give me $1,500 in memberships than, that's less gay to me than you telling me I have a good show. No, I don't. What are you, gay? You have a good show. Ugh. Chad said he had a good show and people love it. It's like Chad has 91 Patreons, but he's always getting texts telling him how good he's doing and stuff. It's like, right. Again, what are you talking about? Everyone in the world who has like 10 times the number of viewers than you on everything isn't constantly getting texts about how good they are. I mean, I am, but it's literally only Movie Star Fingernails and Teamster Tim every day. And he's like, yeah, I'm getting so many texts telling me that I am good and I do a good job and I am funny. Imagine if I read you a text going, I just got a text that said I am funny. I just got a text that said I am worth something. So if my real dad is out there, he ain't.
On that road, right over that little bridge, because I used to live on the other side, Long Island City.
Oh God! Every time I hit play, we get a call. Is this a bit? Are we doing a bit? Hello.
Yo, your fucking show sucks, yo.
Oh fuck! Is that it? People think I'm gonna hang up, so they don't really have anything planned for after that. They go like, "Yo," it sounded like a young Barry Ribs, like a Barry Ribs, but with like 5 teeth. He's like, "Yo, you show sucks." And I'm like, I'm old school from like, how we learned to write a paragraph in English class, trees, topic, reason, example, summary. So when I hear the topic, "Yo, your show sucks," I'm like, well, here comes a reason and some examples. And if we're lucky, a summary. But then I just go, oh no, my show sucks. And then he goes, click. It's like, man, how am I ever going to grow? How am I ever going to learn? How am I ever going to know when the motherfuck it's my turn? Okay, can we? I didn't realize it was this far in before Chad joined. 30 minutes. All right, here we go. Chadley Zumock. Hold on, we're getting some communiques. Hey, Pat, love you almost as much as Phil. Hope you like the praise. Hope you don't feel too awkward. Love you, boo. I mean, it's fine. It's just like, don't make it weird, you know? Chad will be the new in the new Cool Cat as the new Butch. I swear to God, I'll beat every one of your asses. I'll beat everybody's ass in here. You'll see. I'm not to be trifled with. Kevin Barry, who I think is Kevin Brennan. Chad has a loophole in his unfunny brain that will always give him an out on accepting responsibility for the shitty things he does. Yeah, that's the thing too. Is I called him yesterday out on it, like being an emotionally reactive bitch. And then even Kevin gets to it in the show, like, well, what made you do that this weekend? Were you drunk? He's like, I'm having a bad time. It's like, oh, Chad, you 50-year-old man hasn't learned to deal with his feelings. I was having a bad time, Kevin. Kevin, I was having a bad time. He's fucking 50, this dude. He's 50. Get on the right meds and shut the fuck up. Life's hard, Zumock. Like, I shouldn't have. I was having a bad weekend. Fuck. How lucky was your little brother? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. To only have to put up with 9 years of your fucking bitchy, moaning ass. He probably laid down in front of a fucking firestone and said, "Take me, Lord. Jesus, take the wheel." Or at least the shift knob. Put it in neutral. Too far, Melton. Tune out. I've been trying to lose the most fragile of you every show by going after fucking kids or killing kids, or I can't seem to shake you. I mean, Jesus, man. If I'm 50 years old ever and going like, I had a rough weekend, so I threatened a woman and her husband to ruin their life. It's like, cool, Chad. Cool. Happy Turkey Day, bitch. Save the brownie for last after you microwave that meal. You know he's having one of those kids' cuisines. Chad eats a kids' cuisine XL for lunch on Thanksgiving. 100%. 100%. It's got turkey, mashed potatoes. Whew. I was having a rough weekend. Aw, Chad. Fucking hell. Cranberry sauce and a pilgrim brownie. I don't even know if that's a thing, but it feels like it should be. A pilgrim brownie.
That was months ago. So here's where I was wrong. I ran with it. Instead of checking it out, I said, oh, what the fuck? She came to my show. I spent all this time with her and talking to her. You know, I like really went on my way to hang around her just so, you know, because I felt grateful she drove 3 hours to see me, and she was cool. She was very nice. So that got off to a bad start. But after that, she started telling everyone.
What do you mean that got off to a bad start? Because she was nice?
No. You
want her to spit in your face?
No, because I heard she went on Melton's show and was trashing me, and I should have checked it out. I was wrong.
Somebody's got the Tito shakes. I got the Tito shakes. Tito shakes. This guy speaks for a living.
Wrong.
Yeah, you definitely should have, because I heard the whole thing. She was, if anything, Melton was trying to get her to trash.
Hello.
And she was not.
Right.
That's exactly
Means
what
that's
happened. She was
very
basically
kind.
saying, no, you were, she hung out with you and you were nice. The show was good.
Yeah.
You did different material the second night. And Melton was like, how many people? Melton kept asking the question.
No, she said he tried to do different material. He had written some new jokes. He had a couple new jokes. It wasn't all new. She didn't say that. Chad couldn't do 2 headlining sets if he tried.
I always ask, like, how many people were there? How big's the room? Blah, blah. That's the question I'll be asking about Poughkeepsie on January 14th. How big's the room? Blah, blah, blah. So Melton was trying to get her to bury you, and then she really wasn't. She was, she was very affable.
Well, so I half-heartedly called her a liar on my YouTube channel.
Half-heartedly.
because I was like, I spent all this time with you, and she sent me this nice message, and we took a photo together.
But wait, hold on.
Chad is retarded. First of all, she had quit Chad's Patreon 2 or 3 times before this, and Chad sent her harassing messages before all this. Before she ever went to his show, she quit his Patreon because he attacked my wife. She quit his Patreon because he did something else to somebody else. I don't even remember, but at least twice she quit his Patreon, and he reached out and attacked her. So you just could have quit my Patreon? You're going to run with whatever Melton's narrative is? Sorry that you're so easily, passive aggressive as fuck. Sorry that you're so easily influenced. Again, it's insulting. It's insulting. I assume Chandler's not a fucking idiot because he has money. Like Kevin says. It's not that everybody who has money is a smart person, but people who have wealth, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. And Chandler's clearly wealthy. So I'm going to take his word over it. I'm going to take what he says over it. I'm going to trust in what Chandler says. Sorry. So it's not like this is some new thing with Chad and Sketty Tooth. When ask people, when they quit their Patreon with Chad, he sends them a letter. I'm sorry that you did this. I assume this is because Melton got to you. I wish you well. The passive-aggressive quitting messages we've gotten and that are, again, posted on our Discord, discord.gg/NLO. It's not a scary place. It's 100% public. Anybody can read. It's wide open. Go check it out.
Patrick Melton, you perpetrating son of a biscuit. Any white devil that can afford a $30 microphone bends the knee to David Chandelier. This freak has traffic boys stashed away and charges good time buddies top dollar to blow in their assholes with straws. Disavow while you can, Patrick.
Jesus Christ. Movie star fingernails. His hand is shaky as fuck. I mean, he's shaky all over. Shaky all over the place. Sketty Tooth John, the woman herself. 3 whole shows about me calling me a liar and giving out personal info I begged him not to do. By the way, when she went after her, when he went after her husband and stuff, it's because she specifically said, "Please." She's so dumb. I told her, you basically told Chad what attack vector to choose. She messaged Chad "Please, I'm going to divorce. It's rocky. It's contentious. Could you please not rock this boat right now?" And Chad went, "Great, perfect. You just told me what to do." So Chad purposefully goes after the most hurtful thing. First of all, you saw him do it with Levy. You saw him do it with me. You saw him do it with Kevin. Unfortunately, Kevin just doesn't care or, Again, Bob Levy will be back on that show before New Year's. David Chandler, who's back, I guess. He topped up his ATM. I assume that I haven't missed a thing, regardless of my tactics. The most important thing is that he leaves Sketty alone and not mess with the fans' personal lives again. I mean, you're too optimistic, Chandler. Are you dumb? That's not going to happen. It's like I said, he did this to my wife. Where were you? You weren't outraged when he threatened to, "Everybody, please send me all the info on Melton's wife. I'm going to ruin her job. Give me where she works. Give me her." You didn't give a fuck when that happened. He also said he wanted to do the same thing to Kevin and his wife and her job. This isn't new, and it's not going to stop. It was funny watching Chad Beck. But you and Dr. Steve are the only ones who think you found a new way to talk to Chad. As long as he says he won't do it again, then okay.
For Thanksgiving, I'm going to have a Swanson Hungry Fag meal of frozen turkey neck Swartz and jizz and a handle of vodka.
Oh, God.
For Thanksgiving this year, I'm going to have a Tampa surf and turf. That's a hot dog and a can of meow. Mixed tuna. Also known as a fish lunch.
A fish lunch.
We got a fish lunch.
Yeah, I'm not calling out Chandler. I'm just like, are you dumb? Like, are you new to Chad? Is that why they call it dumb money, Chandler? You know, I mean, it literally, it's like Dr. Steve is like, Chad's like, I talked to Dr. Steve last night. He said I should pivot and just do my own thing. Holy shit, Dr. Steve. What, we've all been, man, nobody ever thought to tell Chad that before. Fuck. Thank God a doctor's in the house to, like, Jesus, you idiot. You fucking idiot. I guess it's go one around the carousel for you. Gee, strap in tight, Dr. Steve. You should have your license revoked when this is over for this misdiagnosis. Same with that fucking stupid head shrink you get, Kevin. I mean, Jesus. And by the way, when that guy gets doxxed, and it'll happen, and I'm not saying it should. He seems like a lovely man. Your fans are monsters. They're going to find out the identity of that fucking psychiatrist, and his life is going to be fucking uprooted. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. No, but look, I like Dr. Steve, but the whole, I mean, when I saw, go talk to the potato, Steve. Go talk to Carl. Go talk to people. The sorcerer's a fucking idiot. The sorcerer's an idiot. I think Chad's a smart guy with a lot of potential, and he just needs to refocus his. Good one. You sound like a guy who just got his medical license, and Chad walked in one appointment and just wrapped you around his fucking. You're right. Chad is a treasure of a talent, and if he could just focus, you're dumb. He ain't been able to move the fuck on. Ever. In Chad's mind, he's still wrapped around that tree in that free Toyota with a radio job. His life paused at that moment. His life paused when he impacted that tree, and he's stuck there in time. He's still got a radio job. He's still super well known around the country. He's one of Cleveland's top bachelors. Cold C said, what do you know? Melton's smarter than a doctor. You got it. Sorry, I'm perfect. Sorry, I see it all ahead of everyone. I mean, I called it with Ray. Carlos Danger almost ruined his family and his life trying to fix Ray. And I called it and walked away immediately. And I called it with Chad. I even said everybody would run back to Chad. Chad's great at manipulating people. That's why Sketty Tooth needs to stay away. Believe it or not, she is not the succubus in that relationship. Chad is. He's luring her over. You don't want to get mixed up in a conversation with Chad. He'll anti-logic you into thinking he's the good guy and you wronged him. Yeah, besides, psychiatry is not even a real real medical thing. Jason Bentley makes me want to sign up to Chad's Patreon just so I can quit. Yeah, I get it. Brian K, 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. That stays on the screen until it gets done popping. Those are the new rules we established today. We annoy everybody with the dings and the emojis as long as the gifted memberships pour in. And boy, is it annoying. But I don't care. We'll do it. No. All Chad's money goes to Steel Toe now, says Chandler. Jesus, is that not 5 yet? Fucking hell. I mean, how many? It was just 5. We've definitely heard more than 5 to ding dong dangs. This can't be happening. Am I being pranked? All right, we're going to have to watch this because, Kevin is screaming. You've watched 3 seconds of it, Melton. It's been half an hour. You've been on for 52 minutes. Turf Diff, thanks. How does it all end for Chad? Who knows? I mean, that's not the point. It's just like, look, I'm with you. I wish Chad could straighten his life out and get it together. He can't. He can't. Chad and Ray have left. They're not here anymore. Chandler, regardless, I'm out of the Chad business. You don't get the pain of sprinkling a little hope at the end. I mean, maybe. Yeah, because look, as soon as you said, yeah, I still hope Chad can be redeemed a little bit, he started begging. It really did. Chad was like, look, what do I got to do? How do I say I'm sorry? How do I... your days of taking off your shirt. He didn't even take off his shirt. Your days of jumping in a hotel pool for $1,000 are probably over.
If you pay me, I will come.
All right, let's go.
Based on what? When did you have?
God damn it. Adam, you know I was watching it. Adam, you sent this to me and you said it'll be unlisted while you do. What the fuck, man? Well, now I talked so long we lost the show. So I hope you're happy, Chandler. You fuckstick. I don't know why it's Chandler's fault. Stop riding the mud flaps coattails, Mel. I know. Somebody said that in the chat. They were like, Melton's just jealous of Chad. Even Chad couldn't say that. Chad goes, people are texting me that Melton's jealous. And then people were like, no, they are not. And then he goes, yeah, nobody said that. So it's even funny to the notion of me being jealous of Chad is even funny to Chad. That's a joke he wrote. Can we be clear about that? Steve C, do you think Chad knows that he's slow but keeps forgetting, or is he serious? No, I really think Chad, it's how he got caught using the credit cards. Imagine stealing credit cards in 2020 and thinking, no, I won't appear on any cameras. I won't get caught doing this. That's not how they don't track credit card swipes. Come on. They don't track that kind of shit. What do you think this is?
This year I have doxed Steel Toe, the Potato, Tookie, and Sketty. Kevin, why do you think I would dox someone?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Chandler Buddy Pal, you paid Melton and Chad to swim. Why didn't you pay that fat bitch of a mother-in-law? I have to go swimming. I mean, you would have a awesome return on your money. She would dive in the ocean, flood Cape Cod, and if a cruise ship hit her, it would sink.
Jesus Christ. April's mom is very, very large. Anyway, I don't even know where to go with it, but I look, every time Chad does this, he loses a few people. And then you got, Bill from Bill. It's so funny, too. The minute Chad says my fans, everyone goes Bill from Jersey. It's Chad. It's like we all see the same thing you see, Chad. You don't have any fucking fans. It's like, what is? I don't understand. I really don't get it. What's the point of all the lying? What's the point? People are loving what I do. People are really into it. They love the Mud Shark. My football show's great. It's taking off. Oh, yeah, Colt C. Sorry, I didn't mean to discount Colt C. No, but Colt C's a little bit my fan, too, he said. So if you're a little bit of my fan, Chad probably doesn't want you. Chad's probably like, you got to take Melton's. You got to take Colt C's like, there are more, though. Imagine saying that in earnest. We know that he has more than one fan. My point is it's like 30. That's my point. First of all, you name 30. I mean, we might be stretching it. I mean, come on. Again, we're all in the thing. Look, if Chad had real fans, they'd be in the football show. They're not there. If Chad had real fans, they'd be in Mondays with Mazer before he started talking about the Dabbleverse on Monday with Mazer. Monday with Mazer used to be, we don't do the Dabbleverse here. This isn't a Dabbleverse show. That's Kumi's Cuck. That's Sit Down Zumock. Well, he doesn't even do Sit Down Zumock anymore. That's done. Kumi's Cucks and Mondays with Mazer are the same show. And that's a fact. Bill from Jersey super chatted in that he was making a new site called OnlyFan because he's Chad's only fan. Is that true? Dr. Funkin says, I dislike you all in equal amount. I mean, that's the way to be. That's the way to be. Chad's convinced that I have everybody blackmailed. Melton got to Chandler and turned him. It's like, again, I didn't know what Chandler was even mad about today. I was like, why are you mad at Chad? Chandler, correct? You had to tell me. You had to tell me why you were mad at Chad. I don't talk to Chandler. It's not like Chandler and I are in a group chat. And I haven't done a show since Friday night. And I don't even know if Chandler was, I don't know. I don't even remember. But either way, I didn't get to Chandler and turn him on Sketty Tooth John. So it's wild. And then you think I also sent Sketty Tooth John. And then there was another guy he mentioned that he's like, Melton turned this guy too. It's like, no, I don't. I don't turn guys. As a matter of fact, I tell people to not get too attached. Think for yourselves. Have your own opinions. I mean, Jesus. I'm not 100% right all the time. No one is. Kevin's like 32% right. Melton, this is 4D Chess. You've been setting this up for a month. Come on. As if. I mean, the level of intelligence you people attribute to me is Phil Elmore level. Only somebody with that wisdom. Who knew Phil? Every time they tell me Phil Elmore's 51 years old, I'm like, what? What? What does he have? What does Phil Elmore have? Nobody goes that white at 51. I mean, that's wild. Fuck it. God damn it.
So Melton was.
Oh, he put it back up for me. Yes. I was hoping if I refreshed it, it would come back, and it did. It did. Because I think Adam watches a little bit. I think Adam kind of like, yeah, while I chill and put up the MLC show, I'll watch a little Melton. Because every once in a while when something Melton comes up, Adam goes, oh, Melton was saying, so I think he likes me. Ladies and gentlemen, Brennan.
Yeah, I told Adam to put it, I don't know what happened, but I told Adam to put it on YouTube. So,
I got it.
He said, huh?
It's working now. I got it.
All right, because I mean, I'm not a narcissist like Chad always says, but like, I mean, if you're gonna watch my show, you might as well just watch it. Because I gotta watch the Eagles game anyway at 8:15. But people want to watch it. I don't want to look like we're so incompetent we can't even let you watch our show.
No, I can watch it on Patreon. I have a Patreon membership.
No, but it's not on Patreon yet. So Adam said, I told Adam to put it up on YouTube so that it's not private.
Yeah, he already did. It's back now.
All right. So you don't say thank you or anything?
Yeah, I haven't got to it yet. Oh, take it down again.
I'm not. No,
take it down.
I was going to say I like your show, but I know you hate that.
Yeah, I know. Did you know?
The other guy who said he hated your show, he was doing it. The other guy said he just said, I hate your show and hung up. He was doing it to be funny because you always hate it when people say they like your show.
Oh, I didn't even get it. See, that felt good.
Yeah, I got it for you. He's like, I hate your show. You're supposed to go, oh, thank you.
Oh, I felt good about that.
No, that's what I'm saying. So anyway, yeah. So
Did you know Phil Elmore's 51?
I don't know. He might have called me last night because I got a rando phone call and it came up as Phil Elmore. And I was like, these fucking losers, man. They don't have anything better to do on a Sunday night than call me. Like, I don't pick up. I don't pick up ever.
None of them ever call me. Joey C's never called me. None of them have ever called me. They don't fuck with me.
I had to block Joey C, like, because he's like, he texts, he's like obsessed. So, but Phil, I was like, Phil Elmore has nothing to do. Maybe they reach out to you, get nowhere, and then they call me. So I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck could he possibly want to talk to me about? These people are like, they try so hard to be relevant. It's just like, calm down, fat Phil Elmore. You'll get your chance. Joey C will fade away.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna watch a show.
I love it, buddy. Thanks.
I love it, buddy. Thanks. Fucking Lance is hilarious. I can't go down another one today. On a slow day, on a slow news day, Lance, we can go down some barrels of bullshit.
Was trying to get her to bury you, and then she really wasn't. She was, she was very affable.
So I half-heartedly called her a liar on my YouTube channel.
Half-heartedly.
because I was like, I spent all this time with you, and she sent me this nice message.
What a bitch! Who cares? I spent a lot of time with you.
And we took a photo together.
But we took a photo together. We went hat shopping. Jesus Christ, Chad. These monumental events in Chad's life are but footnotes in an average human being's existence. I mean, Chad remembers these moments like they're epic. Like, Kevin, you forget that time we walked to the subway. It's like, what the fuck? Again, like I guess Chad walked by me once on the couch vaping, watching Crowder, going like, oh, this guy does his vape and watch Crowder, and brings it up all the time like it's 9/11. Like people don't even remember these things, and to Chad, they're milestones.
Wait, hold on. Based on what? When did you half-heartedly call her a liar? Based on what information?
Somebody sent me email. This is where I fucked up, saying, dude, Sketty 2 just trashed you on Melton's show. And I'm like,
they didn't send you a link.
No, but I went back and watched. I'm like, all right, I was in the wrong there. That's not cool.
Okay. Did you ever apologize to her?
Yeah, I sent her a message, apologize. She has it. She knows. And then from there, she said,
that doesn't exist. Chad tried to make up with her and then went harder, and then tried to make up with her and then went harder. And then sends her, again, passive-aggressive shit like it didn't have to be this way. Why'd you make me act like that? Why'd you let Melton get to you? It's like, all I do is be nice to her and not divulge private information she gives me. Until today. I mean, the screenshots that I've seen, again, I'm not sharing everything today, but like, the screenshots I've seen are insane. Chad's nuts. Like, Chad's not. If you give Chad your address, you're out of your mind. Don't raise your hand in Chad's class on substitute day, okay? You don't want to be on this guy's radar. He's so full of shit.
I doxed her family. I called her family. I got her fired from her job. After that, I'm just like, what the fuck? I didn't do anything. I didn't do a damn thing. So I keep getting...
Again, I've seen messages that prove all this shit is lies.
Stuff, and she keeps talking shit about me. And I'm kind of like, I'm a little upset because I thought I was cool with her.
You can tell how flustered he is.
I went out of my way to be cool with her, and she's saying all this shit about
Chad's. Here's how you know Chad's doing his typical thing. Here's how you know Chad's full of shit. He doesn't want to fight the fight you want to fight. He doesn't want to argue about the thing you want to argue about. He wants to tell you about another thing. Look over here. I don't know why she's saying that I called her family and fucked with her life. I went out of my way to be cool with her and hang out. I wanted to go lay down in the green room, but I hung out with her and her friend. I was cool and nice to them. No one's saying you weren't. Matter of fact, she said you were. We're saying then you lost your mind and fucked with her life. She came all the way out to see me. You know, Chad wants to immediately change the argument.
I mean, I'm like, just let it go. So finally I was pissed on Saturday night. I go, give me.
Again, you know, this is dead for over a month. I don't know how this came up Saturday night to Chad.
Me all her info. I want it all. Nobody sent me anything.
Okay.
And then Chad acts like he's really innocent because nobody actually sent him anything. Chad, no one sent you anything because no one is your fan. Everybody who talks to you and sends you stuff is trolling you. I don't know who sends you screenshots of our Discord. I don't care. That person could raise their hand tomorrow and go, "I'm the one who feeds Chad all the info from the Discord," and we'd all laugh emoji on the post. It's allowed. It's public. You're not getting any. This is open. Anyone can read it. You're not getting anyone. I mean, it's so insane. Literally, whoever 9 people could be doing it. Go like, I sent this to Chad today. I sent this to Chad today. Great. Send everything I do to Chad from my Discord, please. Overwhelm him. Document dump. Do it. Do it. Hello.
Hey, Melton, what's going on? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Chad that's in the Discord himself. The day of the roast, somebody in the Discord made an offhanded reference to Columbine, and that during the roast he included Columbine in one of his jokes. I just thought it was way too coincidental. You know, he's kind of like the guy, like you say, he sees something, he does it. I just get the feeling that there's no team helping him. It's him that's in the Discord himself. Just my thoughts.
Yeah. All right. Possible. I don't know. That's a crazy coincidence. Oh boy. Tampa Terry. Chandler wants to play God. So does Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, and George Soros. He first showed up in the Steel Toe chat a year ago. Be careful, Melton. Nobody runs my world. Look, Chandler can make my life better. I really am. I'm shopping for a computer. So, I am going to take that money he gave today. Thank you. Arigato. And get a new Mac. And sell this one. Hopefully for a little bit of money. But no, But Chandler can't ruin my life. Chandler can't. I mean, if you take away all your money, I don't know. I'll ask Chad how it feels, but that's what I've said from the beginning. Don't get too attached to any of these guys. They're not Chandler's not my real dad. He hasn't filled out the paperwork to adopt me. Funny Bones. Chandler, you should check out Night Watch. Yeah, buy him
We got a fish lunch.
Fish lunch. Shane M 1980. I'm no Chandler, but great content today. Yeah, Shane, are you already on the wall? Yeah. And I gotta get Jason Bentley on the wall. And Chandler might I may have to put up some banner or something. I don't even know. Disgracie, you've definitely been beat. I mean, Chandler's rocketing to the top today. And even Chandler's name might even be dripping with cum. You know? Come on. Back to it.
So some guy reported that tweet, and then Melton, like what he's been doing for months, he's successfully convinced Chandler and all the mutual listeners that we have against me.
So there you go. I mean, that's proof. And I don't know if Chandler's here and can verify this, but I didn't convince Chandler to go against. I've never talked to Chandler about Chad. Not that's not openly publicly on the show. I don't know if it's just the biggest cope ever. Chad has to tell himself that no, people can't organically not like me. there has to be some giant mastermind orchestrating people to turn against me en masse. It's like, again, Chandler, I assume, is intelligent. So if I tried to, in what way would I manipulate? Where would I even do that? Pony up to him at the bar, be like, so Chandler, this Chad's crazy, right? Did you see what he did? Did you see what he did? I've turned Chandler and all our mutual fans, all 91. All 91, I've turned on Chad. Poor Chad.
Oh, it's just another pile-on. Bring it on. That's exactly how Kumia Cucks got started. They were all coming after me. So if you guys want to do it too, I don't care. Bring it on.
Chandler's Cucks?
No, and here's the thing, Chandler, like, I know you like the thanks for, everything, and that's fine. If you don't want, that's fine. But, I didn't do anything. You're being puppeteered by Melton.
You hear that, Chandler? You are being puppeteered by Melton. Gift another 50 again.
He successfully did what he tried to do. Turn Chandler against me.
Melton. It was.
I mean, again, please, Chandler, post. Do you know how big it would blow up if Chandler had like documents and like chats of me like trying to convince him to go after Chad?
It wasn't Melton, because I was watching the.
And then they all tell him, like Adam and KB tell him the whole time, it's not Melton. It's not Melton. Didn't send him. Melton didn't do this.
Ray's buddy, that potato guy, him and the potato and the the potato and the orange last night in their chat. Some Chandler was there, and I'm not going to say who was tipping him off or whoever was giving him information, but it wasn't just Melton. It was people.
It wasn't Melton at all. I don't even know what you're talking about. I wasn't in that chat, whatever that was, over the weekend. I wasn't in it.
In the chat, and so Chandler was there. You were talking about Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve was there. They're all in the chat.
Chandler got played. They're all playing.
No, he didn't. I don't know.
You got played, Chandler, and Dr. Steve.
Chandler got played, but basically he was being. People were.
Dr. Steve is getting played. It's going to be hilarious.
Informing him that you dox Sketty, and like, listen. The reality is, Chad. The reality is,
show me the proof. Kevin called him out on this today too. He's like, you look at everything as like, what can they prove? They can't put me away for that. They don't have the evidence. Rather than like what you actually did as a human to another person.
Sketty, like me and Adam both saw it. Sketty was nice about you on Melton Show. She does seem like a very nice lady. Like some of these people probably are cunts. Yeah. But she seems like a nice lady. Like
I was very nice to her too, and I mailed Jake.
Yeah, but you got to stop turning on people for nothing.
Well, or at least verify.
Ridiculous.
I agree, Adam. Adam, you're 100% verify.
So what's happening here is the biggest cop out ever, because they're all acting like Chad did this after finding out this information for the first time, and he's kind of getting off the hook for this weekend. That's the problem here, because Adam's like, you got to verify before you attack somebody. It's like, this was months ago. He's known for months that that's not what she did. He's known for months she didn't attack him. Months. This weekend was just him being an asshole and bringing it all back to the forefront. And yeah, he's going to sit here and take the note like, yeah, good point. I shouldn't overreact. I got to verify. No. This weekend was out of nowhere, pure aggressive attack. He's known for months she didn't go on my show attacking him. So he brought this up again out of nowhere because he was having a bad weekend. We get to it 3 hours later.
So somebody sent you a thing, you read it on Reddit, or somebody sent you an email like it's just dumb. It's fucking dumb. First of all, you don't gain anything by doxing Sketty Tooth, because like,
see, they're all admonishing. They've already lost the plot. They're yelling at him about the initial thing he did. That's been over for months. This past weekend he brought it up for nothing, for no one.
I said if you listen to the interview with Melton, you'd be like, she wasn't. She was basically defending you against Melton because Melton kept looking for dirt on you, and she said she didn't really have any dirt.
Yeah, Melton started. He caused all this.
Okay, but Melton.
Yep, here we go. And Chandler, all right, Chandler is still here to verify. Here you go. His tweet started this, Chad's tweet started this. Once I saw the screenshot of the tweet, Melton didn't even know why I was mad. I had no clue. He came in and I thought he was saying he was mad at Ray. Because the last Chandler plot line I remember is Ray stealing jokes. Chandler was mad at that. The last super chat I remember is Chandler going, I can forgive the Tito's, the credit card theft, the blenders, but joke thievery, no thanks. So I didn't even know Chandler was mad at Chad. I knew Chad had gone after Sketty Tooth John. I was not going to bring it up today. I was going to let it go because I've been trying not to draw attention to that for months. It's fucking pathetic. It really is.
Melton's a cunt. You know that. So we all know that. Melton's a cunt, even though I love his merch. Melton's a cunt, but the fact of the matter is, you got to factor all this in. You can't, and to drag Sketty Couth for
Sketty Couth, Sketty Uncouth, Sketty Untoward, right? I know you're watching, Kiki. Beloved chatters, this is one big pylon at this point. Humble brag. This is one big pylon, and I'm not having it. You know Gino and Kiki are watching. They love NLO. They love it. Hi, Keeks. Joseph Amos, I was a Shark fan before an Onion fan. Talent always wins out. And by the way, I've never go be a fan of Chad's if that's what you like. Just don't expect me to talk to you like a respectable person. If Chad entertains you, you are, I don't even know what you are. You probably still have a sit and spin. Probably think that's a good time. Ninja Blender from Kohl's. Someone mentioned me? Whose name? Goose game. Goose name. Sketty Tooth John. Oh, God, what a journey we've been on this year, huh? All of us together? I just wanted this to go away. I finally got my life in order somewhat, and that tweet just started trouble all over again. Good job, Chad. And then he'll probably send her a fucking message where he's like, I'm sorry it had to be this way. It's like, yeah, man. Yeah, man, we're sorry it had to be this way. That's why it's like no one wants to call into Chad and talk it out and fix it because you'll go through this again. You'll just go through this again. Do you think there's any period of, Kevin's on his third go round with Chad. Does anybody want to take a guess how this ends? I'll take bets. Wes, member for 31 months. Thanks. Yeah, Chandler's saying, don't worry, it'll get better. Look, I've given Sketty Tooth the advice she needs. Shut the fuck up. You don't need to call in here. You don't need to call into Chad. You don't know anybody, anything. But let it be a warning to people who are still thinking Chad's a great guy and I'm just going to send him my address for a t-shirt. He will rape your world and then send you a message saying, I wish it didn't have to be this way. I wish it didn't have to be this way. I think it'll end amicably. Yep. Kevin and Chad will probably toast each other and walk off into the rain.
For no reason. She drove to your fucking gig and then
you gotta understand from my perspective. I thought she said something where that's where I fucked up.
Okay, that's why.
Afterwards, she says I got her fired and I'm calling her. That's not true.
Where did
she say all that?
I'm pissed now. What's that?
Now you're actually gonna dox her?
No, I don't.
Where did she say you?
Where did she say that?
There was I think Melton's Discord.
I think
people send me screenshots of stuff she says all the time, and it's just like
I'm serious. And people who aren't even doing this, I mean this, hit the like button. Start screenshotting everything and sending it to Chad from our Discord. Stuff that has nothing to do with Chad. Just start screenshotting conversations. Record hours of voice chat and send it to Chad. I'm not even kidding. This will be hilarious. Overwhelm Chad with screenshots, and just title the email "Screenshots from Melton's Discord," and just send 5 at a time. Just random screenshots from my Discord. Do it where they're even like cut off, you know, so you can't even read the whole. Yeah. Just send him screenshots from the Discord. He's so dumb. Again, Discord isn't scary. It's a chat room / forum. That's it. End of mystery. Again, it's free and easy to check out. Discord.gg/NLO. Sign up today. It's easy. Come chat with other fans. Come check out all the doxing. I mean, you're out of your mind, Chad. Send him clips. Hold on. I'm getting some email updates. Brad Thacker. What is this? Hi, I posted this to the Discord, but this is when Chad was going after me after his Zoom court thing, threatening to go after my job that I haven't worked at in 11 years, which he ended up doing. Yeah, so this is a DM of Chad threatening to go to Brad Thacker's place of employment. I mean, Chad's a sack of shit, dog. Chad's a piece of shit. Like, man, what a loser. The sad thing is it'll be like this when he's 60. That's what I can't wait for. When he still has 1 gig a month opening. I opened for Nick Swardson. And everybody's like, who the fuck is that? And they're like, the roller skating fag from Reno 911? Idiots.
I always wanted to go away, and she won't shut up. Like, I didn't do anything.
It might not.
Yeah, Scatty didn't want it to go away. She didn't want it to go away, Chad. Right.
It'd be her.
Right.
I mean, the thing is, all these fucking things, you know, people are, you know, fake. Everyone's fake. They're fake Kevin Brennan's. There's fake whatever. But when she called in to Melton, you knew it was her because she was going over the details of the show.
Yeah, I know.
And so that was 100% her. It wasn't some fake. It's not some fake thing like on the internet, which is why the internet's so ridiculous. Like if somebody sends me something in like a DM or whatever, and they go, "Oh, so and so happened," and then I'll go like somebody said Ray said the N-word in a clip, and then like a couple people sent it. So then I watch a clip. It's like, there's nothing there. Ray didn't even say it, but people are trying to act like he said it. So like if one person tells me something, I'm assuming they either are lying or they want me to think that for whatever reason. So you can't go on what one person told you. You have to fucking do your own fucking background check.
Again, they're yelling at him about something that happened months ago and not the thing from this weekend. He's known for months that he made a mistake about that. That's not what happened this weekend, but they can't stop. I mean, I'm getting sick of watching hours of MLC of four guys. None of them know what's going on. None of them. Not even Chad is going, this is old, Kevin.
I know, and I realize that, but now it's just a full-on pylon, and everyone's just going.
I think it's a tweet, dude. Whatever you tweeted the other day to get your account shut down about her.
Yeah,
it seems to be like what upset.
I go, if you're gonna sit and tell everyone I'm doxing you, then give me all your info. I just want her to shut up. Maybe she be quiet and stop talking. But no, now it's this, and I'm like,
people were saying I was doxing her, so I was just like, whatever, I'll dox you then. It's like, what? Did your little brother happen to go, you won't run over my head. You won't run over my head. Finally, I was like, fine, I'll run over your head.
All right. Good job. You
So
guys won.
all you said was give me her info. You didn't post anything.
No, I don't have anything. I don't know
And
anything.
You got a ban.
See, he's playing dumb about this doxing thing. Again, that's not what it is at all. That's not even what it is.
Or you got a timeout based on that? Just saying, give me this lady's info?
I tagged her in it, and somebody reported the doxing or whatever. I don't know. It's just so ridiculous. And the fact that everyone's buying into it and they're just like, oh, he's doxed. I did not at all. So, and it's good. Like, if you guys, like, for example, Chandler, I thought you were a fan of mine. I thought you liked my content. I guess not. That's
Chad, honey, I don't know how to tell you this at age 50. Like, this is rough to be the one to have to sit you down and tell you this. You don't put out, I mean, the content you put out is LOL content. Everything about why we laugh at you and your channel is accidental. We're there to watch you fuck up again and again and again and again and again. He's like, he said he really meant that. Chandler, look, I thought you were really a fan of my content. He's not. He's not. He might not be a fan of mine, you know? Have some self-awareness. Everyone is fucking with you, Chad. Everyone. I have no doubt people are sending you messages saying Melton's just jealous. You got it, Mud Shark. You're winning. I have no doubt people are messaging you that. No one messages me stuff like that, by the way. No one. No one's ever sent me a message other than Comedy Shaman saying you're winning. You got this. Keep going. Be more honest. I mean, people know that I would laugh that off and ridicule that immediately. You get it, and it's like, again, the father you never had stroking you, like, oh, I am doing good. People do like me. Oh, fuck yeah. It's a scratch behind the ears for old Chadley. Chad, keep going. Mud Shark Nation, you're doing it. He's like, I am. I get messages all the time. People tell me I'm doing it. If anyone messaged me, you got this, you're doing it, Patrick. You know, like, it's, I mean, you guys know how funny that would be. Don't send me encouraging emails, losers. You fucking idiots. Imagine if I needed you to be the wind beneath my wings in order to keep this program going. Bounce! Like Panhandler. I do miss that guy. But either way, you know, like, what am I going to do? Quit? If Panhandler's not going to be here, I'm not going to be here. No, we keep going long enough to win him back. That's how we win. That's how we win. We're doing it.
fine. It is what it is. Run with it.
Run with it.
Chandler's running with it. He definitely is. He's definitely running with it.
Yeah, I didn't watch Melton's thing, but I got all the information that he gave him like $3,000 or something.
I got all the information. I don't watch anything. I pull videos down that he happens to be watching whenever he's watching them. But I did get all the info and watch all the clips. But I don't.
No, he gave him 250 memberships. I don't know how much his memberships are, and then he was throwing in some cash prizes too. It was like, let's make a deal. He kept giving him more and more prizes. Door number one.
Thank you, Chandler. Thank you, Chandler.
Door number two, door number three. It was fucking incredible. I mean, I was enjoying it because I knew I would have content for today. So and listen, Bear Ribs got Melton pissed off last week, and I was like, I had to call Bear Ribs. I go, Bear Ribs, these are real people. Like, these are real people.
Chandler, not Melton.
People. These are
Melton or Chandler.
Huh? No, I'm talking about like Chandler, and you know, because I'm trying to explain to Bear Ribs, like, these are real people with real money, and they seem like they're reasonable guys. I speak to Borgo, I speak to Chandler. You know, we're not like besties, but I'm saying we communicate from time to time, and like they're reasonable people. So
my landlord Gustav.
Yeah, Gustav, yeah. Barry Ribs being a dick last week, and it was like, Barry, stop acting like you control the universe. You're basically a nothing in the Chandler world. And so if you want to fucking fuck around with Chandler, fuck with Chandler and see what happens, yo.
So I apologize. This all could have been stopped after I apologized, but she just kept going with it, and I was like, all right.
You could have. But the point is,
this all could have been stopped, but she kept going with it. She kept going with it. I can't even.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. 100 listening. Live on YouTube and 25,000 on Rumble. Numbers are always due Mondays, because football. Right, Fatty Patty 2-seat plane ticket. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence in society. Breach my britches and soak me in urine.
Jesus Christ. What does that even mean? Is that code? How did his goal go this morning? Did Steel Toe hit that goal? Chad is like the Ike Turner of the Dabbleverse. Smokey the Spurg. Send screenshots of Spurgville. Yeah, do it. Jason Bentley, after this, Chad will be lucky if he can open for Ray DeVito. Beloved Chatter, you forgot to elect an old hag to mine the likes. Who's our oldest hag? Sketty? No, look, we have the best women fans. They cause me way less trouble than the men fans. And I'm very protective of all of our ladies here. So don't mess with these ladies. They're mine. This is my my podcast harem. And yeah. Chad's like, this could have all been avoided, but she had to keep it going. She had to keep it going. That's why I tweeted.
Everybody knows you're wrong. So the point is, you could have. So you're not going to get sympathy.
The tweet, the fact that Twitter had to.
Yeah, I know what you do. We all know. I know what you do to me. So we all know.
Yep. Chad, we all get the behind the scenes emails from you. We all, again, do you think I mention every email Chad sends me? Do you think I mention all the crazy shit I hear about Chad doing behind the scenes? Do you think Brad Thacker sends me every email Chad sends him? Do you think KB reads out loud every shitty email? I mean, Chad's a fucking emailing, Redditing, commenting machine. He's got alts. He's got puppets. He's got... I mean, go look at people. It's well documented. Somebody posted in our Discord. I would love to do the research and go over it on the show one day. Chad's got like obvious Reddit sock accounts. It's why? Chad thinks he can like control public like you suck. All we're saying is you suck. All we're saying is like you're a garbage person and you suck. And then you'll be like, he has an old car. I was nice to her.
What you do. So the fact that you're
I
like
just got sick of getting piled on, and it keeps happening.
By Sketty.
Chad, you said that I quit MLC because I couldn't take it anymore. You told me the chat was getting to me and I couldn't take MLC anymore. All you do is bitch about. You have 91. No one watches your show, so no one's piling on. I have 500 people watching right now. Do I feel piled on? No. Half of them hate me, half of them like me, and they're allowed to do that. Who gives a shit? I mean, what a loser. Piled on. The guy who can't get 100 people to watch anything he does feels piled on. You're a fucking pussy, dude. You're a pussy. Piled on. How many people? 91? Where's the pile, Chad? There's a pile, but
Tooth John.
Sketty Tooth?
No,
by
just
one
by
lady,
people in
one
general.
nice lady from Texas.
They send me stuff all the time.
No, people in general send me stuff all the time. People are allowed to. People send me stuff all the time. My computer came with a delete button. I don't. You know, what are we doing?
All right, now you're just playing it up.
Wait, but
Well,
where,
she
where
saw
is
you in
she?
Texas. She drove from a different state to see you.
I know, and I felt bad. I was like,
Chad always feels bad for anyone who comes to see him. It's like, I apologize. I stink. Sorry about
no,
the
it's just
drive.
like when you drive before. I'm grateful for.
Again, no one came to see you, Chad. That's not what happened. So, two people were going to fuck, and then they thought it'd be funny to go watch you. They were right.
for that. I don't take it for granted.
So to show your gratitude, you doxed her.
Yeah. I need
didn't
all
dox
her
her.
information so I can send her thank yous.
I
want
set her
all
up.
to thank her. Yeah, here's her
Edible
address. Have her to
arrangement.
thank you a thank you card for coming to my show.
If she came out right now and says, you know what, it got out of control, let's just let it go. But
Chad, until next time, you'll do it again. This is the third or fourth time you've done this to her. This came out of nowhere this weekend. You fucking boob. You fucking loser. You fucking fat fucking loser boob. Huh, what? You're not in a position to make any offers. Everyone thinks you're a goddamn joke. You think you have leverage? You think you have the upper hand? I tell you what, if she's willing to come right now and say this is all over, this went too far, then I'm willing to. No one gives a shit what you're willing to do, you fucking idiot. You're not a threat to anyone. You have no leverage. I'll put it all aside if I. Shut up, loser. You've already blown your wad. You've already blown your wad, you fucking boob. You doxed this 3 months ago, and then you did it again this weekend. You'll put it behind you? You've already shot your shot, loser. It's why I told you to come after me. Come after my wife. Come after anybody. You can't do shit. You don't know who you're dealing with. We do. We do. A boy who likes Outback. A fat, poor idiot who's never had love in his life, can't complete anything he starts, can't stop lying out of every hole in his mouth, and also has no money and no prospects. You couldn't get a job at Kroger. We joke about it because it's funny. They don't hire felons. You wouldn't be allowed near the meat slicer. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're willing to cut a deal? Oh boy, Chad, we'd love to sign the fuck up. You're a fucking loser. No one wants a deal. No one's scared. No one takes you seriously. You fucking idiot. What are you talking about? If she's willing to just say this went too far, I'm willing to put it all. But shut up. Shut up, pepperoni nips. Go work on your studio, you fucking idiot loser. Show us what you got, mud shark. Have fun in Ohio for Thanksgiving, you fucking boob. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I'm willing to do. Okay.
She'll never.
Yeah, but she's not a real. She's just not. You know what I mean? She's a fan.
I met her.
She's a fan. Where you're
sim too.
Where you're one of the principals in the show. You can't act like you're equals. Like you doxing her is not the move.
I didn't. There's nothing. I have nothing on her.
If somebody tries to dox you, that's one thing. But you're not. You're supposed to take the high road. In
I know
theory,
nothing about her.
If she's a fan.
I know nothing about
like,
her.
let's say you did get her information. You're calling her family members. Like, I just want to say thank you to Sketty Tooth. Like, who the fuck is Sketty Tooth? Like, they don't know her.
Right, you're calling her by her handle.
Yeah.
No, the fact that Chad's like, I don't know anything about her. I'm sure after they're hanging out that night, she's like, I have to go to the bathroom. Chad's like, I'll hold your purse.
Yeah.
What could go wrong? Chad, your reputation precedes you. So you got to be.
This is like spring break for Melton right now. He loves it because
I do. You're the idiot who's like, you got a 40-page police record, and you're literally like, I didn't do all that. He's like, most of it's like traffic violations and stalking and stuff. It's like, oh, okay. Most of it's stalking? Right.
Chad, you are human garbage. Let me show you. And take a grape jelly on the right side and a napkin on left with 2 mustards and a sugar packet. And if the customer's kid looks like it was hit by a car, just kill yourself.
That's rude. Too soon.
You all love it. Not
Yeah,
just
well,
Melty.
But that's fine. Like, listen, I know who my real fans are. I know who the people that really.
I know who my real fans are. We know. That's the problem. You have their email addresses from Patreon.
Really know, like
Bill from Jersey.
I got him. I'll die with him.
I can't wait till you die.
Everyone knows. Everyone's laughing because everyone knows. It's like Chad has like 3 recognizable fans. We got Eddie Baker.
Dox him.
I'm not going to dox him. I'm not doxed.
Sorry, Bill from Jersey. You're doxed.
You just say stuff and you guys just go and go.
But that's your whole thing. You guys, I put it out there. You guys ran with it. So you doxed her and then she ran with it and Chandler ran with it. And then you get mad when there's fucking backlash.
No, I'm not mad. I mean, I'd like to thank everybody that's supported me over the years and over the year. I appreciate it. And
Who are you, Lou Gehrig? What are you saying? Good? Are you the luckiest man in the world?
We're just gonna have to come together. The people that are in my
come together.
That is true.
We're gonna have to like put the walls up, circle the wagon,
like Hamas.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just get through this. You know, it's
Well,
sad.
why don't you reach out to Sketty Tooth and try to make
I
amends?
tried, but she doesn't want it. She wants the chaos.
So he had to reach.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't. I mean, she doesn't.
Shout to her
wants
family.
problems.
But it's just like, you know, when I apologized, she could have said, you know what, it was a misunderstanding. We're cool. But she's like, no. She's like, Chad called my family, got me fired.
Did you call her?
It just seems
family or
weird
contact her job.
No,
nothing. You did not. Did somebody?
And these are 100% lies.
Maybe
I don't know where she works.
Somebody on your behalf maybe did.
Who?
Unbeknownst to you.
Who?
Bill
Who's
from
on my
Jersey?
behalf?
I don't know.
I'm sure, like
Bill from Jersey.
Tony
Who's on my behalf? The public defender, I imagine.
Mazer.
I'm sure some. Yeah, Tony did. I'm sure some trolls like probably got some information and blamed it on me. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's true and what's not. I don't know if she really got fired. I don't know if she's just doing that for attention. I don't know. But I'm the victim here. I'm the victim.
Chad's there's been a giant misunderstanding.
And you guys
write this down.
What about Kevin a show with Chad and Sketty Tooth and they can like hash it out?
Right. Well, I would love to talk to
Try
her
to make
about it.
amends.
Get her side of the
I
story.
would like that. I would like that, but I don't think
Because I heard the whole thing on Melton. She seemed like a very reasonable person. That's why I'm.
Because Chad, if Chad talks to you, he'll exhaust you with nonsense and wear you down, and eventually he'll be like, "Yeah, can we just end this?" And yeah, everything's fine. We're fine. We're fine. And then he'll be like, "See, we squashed it. Melton wanted it to be." It's like, I don't want it to be anything. I want her to go away and not talk to podcasts about personal stuff anymore, so that this doesn't happen again. It's nobody's business.
Shocked that even when he was kind of trying to make it something, she didn't bite.
She initially came and she said she wasn't going to tell me who she was. I think she was going there to troll for
I
Melton.
don't blame her in this situation.
Yeah, but Chad, somebody sent me. Somebody just DM me. Wait, so you try to contact her ex-husband?
No, that's what it said in the tweet. I go, give me all the information. I didn't contact her.
No, this is way before. This is months ago. See, so now Chad's time shifting again. He's like, no, that was I just asked for it. Nobody sent me anything. No. Months ago, when she was going through the divorce, you got involved and contacted her husband.
She's been lying nonstop about me, and I'm tired of it. Contact me directly with all the info I need to shut her up forever. She's obviously mentally insane, and the reason your marriage failed.
Oh my God.
Please DM me on Patreon with everything I need to know.
Chad's also like so out of touch. What a fucking boomer. DM me on Patreon. Yeah, Chad. We'll all DM you on Patreon, that cool social networking platform that's sweeping the nation. It's like, Chad, tell me that you only want 91 people to be able to talk to you. DM me on Patreon. What about iReply, Chad? You haven't promoted that once since that guy paid you $100 to promote it. You signed up. You were going to get exclusive questions and answers for $25 on iReply, Chad. Oh, wait, but you're too busy promoting the hot sauce. Just again, all these losers have a million little things they make no money from. By the way, sign up. By the way, visit our store, nobodylikesonions.com/store. Pick yourself up elf costume over at the baggage center. Shut the fuck up. I can't even talk. You forgot to elect an old hag for I don't like that talk. Did I already do all these? $20 super sticker from DK. Thank you. Nurse Jenny, who's not a real nurse. Can you please replay the automated KB about the Waffle House order for child death? I had a silent laugh seizure. Yeah, I guess. Just for fun.
Chad, you are human garbage. Let me show you. And take a grape jelly on the right side and a napkin on left with 2 mustards and a sugar packet. And if the customer's kid looks like it was hit by a car, just kill yourself.
Yeah. Well, guess what? No one sent anything, and I got suspended. So.
But who are you reaching?
So Chad uses that as like for absolution, like, you know, he's like, and no one even sent me any dirt on her, so who cares? It's like, yeah, because no one follows you or gives a fuck about you. It's more of an indictment of your following. And also how nobody wants to help you. You know, when Chad's trying to organize a pile-on, Chad's never part of a pile-on because Chad couldn't get that many people together if he tried. You know, so Chad's always complaining about pile-ons. What he means is groups. Chad's not a part of a group. He's a loser. Everyone who gets close to him abandons him, turns on him, leaves him behind. So Chad thinks of like when four or five people are getting together and like having a good time, they're piling on him. Why else would you be hanging out with 5 people? Oh, they're just friends. We're just talking and having fun. You guys are piling on. Just any group of people who get along and are having fun are piling on to Chad if they don't like Chad. Chad, you suck. Again, I don't, the only message I'm trying to get across to you is, Chad, you suck. You're not funny or good at this. That's all I'm saying. You're a liar. You're a piece of shit. You're a human piece of shit. You're garbage. You're dog shit. Neither here nor there. I'm just critiquing your content. Isn't that what you called it? Your content. Bob Levy for life with another 100. That's going to move him up the board, but nowhere near Chandler. Maybe tied with Disgracie, though. I'll tell you that. Just got here. Haven't been online for a couple of days, so no idea what's happening. But here's some money support because you're the only one that consistently keeps that Florida trash bag in check. I mean, look, facts are I'm telling you, he's going to really hurt somebody, man. And not like, you know, like, I'm afraid he's going to show up at my house with a gun. He's a pussy, and I invite you. No, he's just like, he's going to fuck with somebody too much one day and like really cause problems. I know. I sense these things. I hear them coming in the wind.
Reaching out to
nobody. I just put that tweet out there. I don't know.
Thank you, Bob Levy for life. That's insane. That's insane. $100. I mean, today it's been, you know, today it's just been one of the best.
Because I was pissed.
You're reaching out to her.
And if you just tune in, Bob Levy, don't forget to go back and watch both shows from today. It's a great watch. And you really get a full wraparound view of what a piece of shit Chad is. I mean, tell us again about Swartzen and Brewer, Chad. You fucking idiot.
Ex-husband?
Really? No, I just tweeted it. I didn't reach out to anybody. I just hoping it would just shut her up, quit talking about me, quit talking shit, and it didn't.
But where was she talking shit? And was it directly to you?
No, but who? I just launched a vicious attack, hoping it would calm all this down. I just threatened her in the most open and public way I know how, and I thought it would just put an end to all this. Right, Chad, right.
How do you know her marriage has failed?
Again, dumb people think you're dumb.
She's public about that, right?
No, she wasn't. Did you see that stammer? That's where we got him.
And it didn't.
But where was she talking shit? And was it directly to you?
No, but who? How do you know her marriage has failed?
She's public about that, right?
Oh, okay.
Right? She's public about that, right? And then KB just goes, "Oh, okay." No, she wasn't. I have no doubt she told Chad at the venue in confidence. She isn't public about that. She doesn't go around going, "I'm going through a divorce." Nope. But good catch, Chad. She's public about that, right? Nope. And then again, the screenshots I've seen prove what a vindictive cunt you are. The minute she told you to leave her alone about that and her husband and her divorce, you went, watch this. And that's when you started doing it and reaching out. And again, the tax evasion through super chat shit, like money laundering to get it away from her. Like you're an idiot. You're an idiot. I would never give her any of this money back. Not in a million years. Good luck, Sketty.
Okay, so you were kind of reaching out to her ex to find out the dirt on her.
I want to know her ex if he knocked on my door right now. I have no clue.
But she, and as far as you know, she's clinically mentally insane.
Well, I mean,
you said in the tweet she's obviously mentally insane.
But if she's like just letting,
She can't be insane.
If you're,
I mean, she's
running around
like
saying,
Charles Manson mentally, and she's like criminally insane.
But if she said I got her fired and everything, I go, that's insanity.
It's
Where
not.
did she say
It's
that
not.
you got her fired?
There was a screenshot somebody sent me.
She's public about that, right?
From Melton's Discord.
Yeah. Did you ever
show it? Show it.
Directly see it though?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I mean, did you see it on Twitter? Or
Yeah. So Chris Bueller, who listens to this show religiously, he's one of my wall simps. I never heard about a divorce in this tweet until today. I've purposefully not said this out loud on this show since it was aired out on that call. We kind of figured out what was going on. And that she didn't want that to be kind of out there. And we kind of buried it. And I've never brought it up again. And everybody was like, well, what did she do, Patrick? What did she do that's so bad? And I was like, I can't tell you. Because it'd be kind of doing it again. But again, after Ray fucking just said it today, and after Chad's broadcasted it and brought it up again this weekend, it's like, yeah, go make up with Chad. I'm sure the minute he's mad at you again, he won't throw it back in your face. He's a human child. He's a fucking baby. Like, what an emotional bitch.
No, it was sent to me.
Okay, what's the screenshot of? Where did she say it?
In the Discord of
in the Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a while
in the Discord. This
was a while ago. And it's
But you understand, like, I mean, it's not that hard to just sign up. I mean, even if you wanted to do the work to sign up as a fake or change your screen name to that. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, I mean,
there's
fake me's out there. There's fake Chads.
There's fake me's out. Well, there was.
Imagine if there was real other Chad.
There's no other Chad.
There's real Rays.
Like he was cloning himself, and there's
alternate Rays.
Every time Chad gets a membership here, we go look it up, and it's actually Chad. Every time.
We'd all go mentally insane if there was more than one Chad. Chad, so why did I was watching a show today. Anyway, you talked to Dr. Steve today about what? About this?
Yes.
No, Dr. Steve, he signed
up.
up.
Let me just say for Dr. Steve, I've spoken to Dr. Steve. He's another very reasonable guy. So if he's giving you advice, you should probably listen to what he's saying.
I've talked to him for months.
But he called you today about what? What about this? About
he didn't call. Nobody calls Chad.
All this nonsense.
I'm not going to read it word for word because that's probably doxing. But he says he just wanted to let me know. He's like, I switched over from my Patreon to a membership on YouTube. Just wanted to let you know. He goes, I'm Switzerland. I just like having some fun. And I just wrote back, yeah, it gets to be too much sometimes, especially when people just
yeah, Chad. Especially when people just what? Run with it?
Run with lies.
Chad's number one cause is to stop lies. Chad hates lies, guys. Nothing bugs Chad more than a liar. Nothing bugs Chad more than somebody spreading falsities. Isn't that a hoot? Isn't that a motherfucking hoot? Chad hates liars. This gets to be too much when people lie. It's fun, but then when people lie, gross. It's nasty when that happens. Right, Dr. Steve? What a fucking idiot. Bring me Dr. Steve. You fucking idiot.
It's not having fun having 13 anonymous accounts coming at me, and then you start talking to
13 anonymous accounts coming at you. Who cares? Who the fuck go look at my Twitter timeline. You know what I do when some anonymous fucking, unless I'm bored, I got into it with a guy the other day. It's fun for a little bit sometimes. Go look at 99% of the fucking idiots and go like, oh yeah, well you wipe with a stick. Go look at how I get into it with them. Oh wait, I don't. Who cares? Yes, I wipe with a stick. Get over it. Get over it. I have a wiping stick collection. It actually takes several sticks. Just, I need different angles, different scoops, different consistencies of rubber on the end. It's a very complicated process. They're numbered. I got my 1, 2, 3, 4, then my F, which is my finishing stick. And that applies a light layer of coconut oil to help my next shit. You sure, man? Like, who gives a fuck? People are saying your wife fucks other dudes. People are saying you're so fat you can't ride Space Mountain. Yep. Yep. I mean, fuck yeah, dog. Who cares? It's not fun when people are spreading lies about you. Oh, you've been doing comedy 20 years, I thought. You fucking loser. What a loser.
to me about things, and it's a long.
Let him say it again. What's happening to him? Because he can't even describe it because nothing's happening to him.
It gets to be too much sometimes, especially when people just run with lies. It's not having fun having 13 anonymous accounts coming at me, and then you start talking to me about things, and it's a long back and
things and coming after me. Who's coming after you, Chad?
Forth.
Yeah, but the thing is, people really have a problem when you go after innocent people, and even though Sketty is mentally insane, I mean, she's basically innocent. She hasn't really done
crazy
anything.
though.
I mean, the fact that she goes to your show and this is what she gets by going to your show.
She drove four states.
Yeah, it would make
Wow,
somebody
really?
mentally insane if they go as a fan and then they get doxxed.
This is what I think. This is what I think they did. I think she came to troll for Melton. This is what I really believe.
No way.
Because she said she wasn't going to tell me who she was. She was just going to come to the show.
Yeah, because she didn't want to get doxxed.
Every comedy, I mean, you haven't done live comedy shows and you sound like an amateur if you don't understand that. I have people who listen to my podcast for years, and then when I'd be in their town doing a gig, they'd come to the table after the show, buy a CD, buy a shirt, shake my hand, leave, and then I'd get home and I'd have an email saying, I was the girl in the red sweater, or me and my husband, we were the ones on the front left. We couldn't stop laughing. And I'll go, why didn't you? They're like, we love your podcast. We love the show. And you'll go, why didn't you introduce yourselves? Just say hi, or, and they'll go, we didn't, we're shy. We didn't want to. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. People come out to shows and don't raise their hand and introduce yourself and tell you their chat name or their forum name or their. Happens all the time. Very, very frequent if you're a traveling working comic with any fan base. No, never happened to Chad before. He got suspicious.
Right. Ray, shut up, Ray. Being fucking Kevin's flavor right now. Yeah, boy.
Where's my yeah, boy, when I need it?
Yeah.
Oh, my yeah, boy button's broken.
Oh, but
boy.
So I just got to start getting skeptical. Like, I was seeing all these messages from her about me. I'm like, okay, maybe she was just gonna come troll me. Then she ended up having a good time and realized I was a nice guy in real life.
Is that how you would describe him, Sketty? A nice guy in real life.
I mean, I really went out of my way to I well into the second show. Like when I was
what a bitch. You see what I mean, though? Like, no one's saying you weren't nice and you didn't go out of your way to hang with her.
Hungry. I want to go back to the green room and rest. Like, I really went out of my way to I ignored the other people that were there. Like, I really gave him my full attention.
There were 30 people at his show, and he's like, I ignored so many people. The line for my shirts was out the door, but I was like, Sketty's here. Sketty's here. Let's go to the end where he starts bitching out.
In Detroit, you hack. Yeah. Ray, are you planning on getting laid anytime in 2020? Number one Chad fans. Oh, number one Chad fans. Some
We got a circle.
meet that.
We're gonna meet them all.
Dave on the record. Looks like Ray has already moved out.
It's
Hold on, let me find.
Melton's mad.
Oh, wait,
Jason
what?
Bailey.
They're like, it's full shit. You're hilarious. Melton's jealous of you.
Now you're just improvising.
Yeah, I'm just going on. I'm adding. I did add that.
So again, that was a joke Chad wrote that somebody would be jealous of Chad. Good one.
I know what I said.
Ray, Ray a whore because
at the end he really starts begging.
Is in Zoom court suit.
Come if not,
It's cowardly. They talk shit about people and there's no repercussions.
That was doxing people.
I didn't do it.
he doesn't talk
I didn't do it.
shit.
I didn't.
Don't worry.
I've
He's a
seen
nice
clips
guy.
of him talking shit.
Thank you, Chandler.
In his fake voice.
No, sadly, that is his real voice. He does talk.
He talks like that.
He really does.
Me, David.
David Dumb.
Super chat. I made me laugh 3 times. I know exactly.
Like at home going, why don't you just
When
fucking
does Ray leave? And Chad starts turning into a bitch. That's what I need.
Give Melton credit for being the hardest worker in the Dabbleverse since May.
I'm the hardest worker.
Hey, Kevin Brennan and Chad's numbers have gone down and Melton's have gone up. Facts.
I don't know if that's true. Some of my numbers are down. Some of my numbers are up. I don't really plot a graph, but I couldn't tell you if I know Chad's are down across the board, but I don't know about Kevin's. I don't even know how many people watch Kevin's show daily now. I have no clue.
Bro, probably bought viewers.
Yeah. Melton probably bought viewers and trails off.
When my numbers regarding what? I'm not going to argue with
yeah, I mean, what does that even mean?
Hulk Hogan because I know his son was just in a car accident.
Oh no, he got another DUI.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, but my numbers aren't down. What are you based on? Tampa Terry, that's mean spirited. I don't like. I'm gonna dox you now. I'm gonna get back at you. I'm gonna ruin your life more than your son has already ruined it for you.
Well,
first of all, Melton's not necessarily the hardest worker. Melton takes off Wednesday. He takes off Saturday, Sunday. He takes off 3 days. I take off 1 fucking day, Sunday.
Yeah, but 1 to 2 days a week, I double up shows too. So, sometimes on Wednesday, my day off, I'll do a show. Fridays, I do 2 shows. Sometimes on Tuesday, I'll do another show. This one, I did 2 shows today, but I'm counting them as 1 because I'm about to get out of here. You only get like your 4.5 hours today.
Sunday.
But I go have a life. I mean, I'm not one of these people who says I have other shit to do and I have a life. I do. I actually do go do the touching grass. I go to the park every day. I take a walk every day. I like to get in my hot tub. I'm going to be cooking out for Thanksgiving. Yeah. He doesn't even do a show on Saturday and Sunday. Correct. I'm out doing shit. Go outside. You need me during the weekend? Fuck. Get a life, losers.
And he does long shows, but I do the Saturday fucking 4 or 5 hour. I'm arguing with a super chat.
Yeah, I like the Kevin solo Saturday shows. They're good.
All right. Bye.
We're going to make a Kevin Brennan shirt that says 5 hour.
Man impersonating Hulk Hogan.
I'm not talking about my yard, you fucking idiot. Leave my grass alone. You doubted my bushes from the beginning, Colt. We're over, you and I, until next spring.
Chud, true, you're gonna be replacing 2 berries. Like, any close
point.
What did Dr. Steve just text you? Did he give you some advice or something to say right now? Or what does he want you to do? Because he's another reliably sane guy. I know people say and she's criminally insane, whatever the fuck you say. You don't have to read it, but are people giving you sound advice like, Chad, just calm down, stop being such a fucking douche?
I bought a TV at Sound Advice once.
Yeah.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
No, they're just like a lot of them are on my side because they see like it's just a pylon. So
A lot of them are on my side because it's a pylon. Doesn't that mean that they're piling onto your side? If a lot are on your side, isn't that a pylon? Everything's a pylon if you have enough people.
it's not necessarily.
Well, they're not necessarily on your side, but anyway.
Right. Chad's so dumb he doesn't understand trolls. Like, imagine being in this world and not fully grasping trolls.
All right, so what are your final thoughts?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I didn't get the way I shouldn't have tweeted that night, but I didn't do anything. I didn't dox anybody, and that's a fact. And
no, if somebody, Chad put the call out for information that would hurt Sketty Tooth John, but Chad has no reach or real fans, and also that's fucked up. So no one sent him anything. And he's like, I didn't do anything. Nobody sent me anything. It's like, had they, you would have taunted her and teased it and blown it up and tweeted it and said you were going to do it on your show today. You might have never done it, but you would have tortured her with it ad nauseum. We've watched you do it to people. We've seen it. We've seen it. You did it to her before. We've seen it. The only reason you didn't blackmail her or dox her or give out any private info is because you didn't have any, loser. You don't have an Agent O. We have an Agent O. We have an Agent O. Agent O at nobodylikesonions.com. It's our crowdsourcing detective. You send anything into Agent O at nobodylikesonions.com. We keep it a secret. We never reveal sources. You tell me you don't want anybody to know where this came from, you have my word. And that's a trust you can only build, Chad, if you're not an emotionally reactive nut. As much as anybody on here has ever annoyed me, from Jake Hudson to Chow to Joey Stita, they all call in because they all know there's an unspoken pact. Okay? You know, a Geneva Convention, if you will. I'm not giving out your number to people. That's not, I know this seems like a loose nut in his, I'm a business. I can't go to jail. I'd like to go to court, but I can't be going to jail. So also the beds are uncomfortable.
But it did get ugly, and guys like Melton and his Discord are really making things a problem for everyone.
I mean, I haven't even commented on that other than saying Chad's a loser who's not going to do jack shit. I didn't comment on that Spaghetti Tooth John tweet. I didn't tell anybody to do anything about it. There was no discussion. I haven't directed or told or even had a discussion about that tweet with anybody at all, much less Chandler or I haven't talked to anyone about it. So you tweeted this. You need to fall on your own sword. This is all your own doing. You emotional baby. You're a little bitch. You're an emotional baby. Don't try to pin this on me. Again, where are the Discord's open for everybody. Discord.gg/NLO. Where are the marching orders? Where did I tell everybody to do this stuff?
So you're saying Melton's Discord is the problem?
Well, it's just a lot of his fans. They want chaos. They want craziness. And
yeah, everybody does.
Yeah.
First of all, that's true. And I'm not even going to try to stop them. You think I could stop them? The only reason they like me and allow me to survive in my own Discord is because I don't try to actively stop them. I might have been out of line even forcing some of them into Spurgville, but go ask people. I'm not really mixing it up on the Discord all the time. That's the zoo run by the animals. And the only reason I'm popular over there is because I get out of the fucking way. Don't cause too much trouble. I wouldn't try to steer that Discord's opinion. I mean, first of all, just imagine going to a group of hundreds and hundreds of people and being like, guys, here's what you all think. No, go love Chad. Go give him money right now. I don't give a shit.
They're all buying into all this shit, and it's not true. And I'm just one man fighting them off.
Yeah, but if you're
what a loser.
One of the
I'm just one man. You're selling.
Yeah, take that, Servos. I'm sorry. You know what I mean, though, right? You know, we go very loose reins on that Discord.
Rambo, like what the fuck are you talking about?
One shot,
you stored
one
all
kill.
the shit, and then you're like, I'm just one man.
Well, and if you're the guy that's under the microscope, if you know that they're gunning for you, all the more reason to kind of keep your nose clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm also
Like,
I don't pander either. I'm not gonna like.
I'm not saying that there's a big difference between pandering
and not being a douche,
and like maybe a lady lawyering up.
Right. Chad's not going to pander. He's going to attack fully. There's only two options. No one can steer this crew, says Tiff. Our queen. Oh, man. What are we going to do tomorrow? I might do a show in the morning. I haven't decided. There may be a morning show. There may not. It may be real loose and weird again. I have a feeling Chad's going to go live. So I'd rather maybe just stay and wait in the grass. There's a seedy underbelly to Discord. Yeah, I mean, look, the private ones for sure. I haven't even been over to Spurg. Wait, which one's which? Spurgtopia. But, I mean, some of them get nasty. I know for sure. Hello.
Dude, what a great fun day. You've been doing a great job. I just wanted to say.
Yeah.
I have to thank you to David Chandler. I got a little bit of the Chad money today. So I wanted to say thank you personally to David Chandler for hitting me off. Even I got blessed with a little piece of something.
Yeah, there's a lot of extra. There's a surplus going around. He's had to move some money from column A to column B.
Oh boy, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, buddy. I'm sure that's
You
big
too.
holiday
Whatever you're doing, I hope it's more fun than Chad.
I'm looking like a bag of shit now. Let's be serious.
Cousin Jill sitting around eating kid cuisines.
All right, later.
Later. Oh no, who's that? I think that was Starbucks ambassador. We should get out of here before he calls back, huh? I'm not even joking. We'll see you tomorrow.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you decoy if you listen to the show, boy. Patrick Melton faces have you stacking an low point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. Gonna make the taco pony party be a party of soul. To make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold.
Hello?
Come on, Big Face. I was gonna say too late. But,
Hello?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm here. Can't hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
So, I have this to say about Chad.
That he hates him like right before he berates him, and the way that he baits him, I put him right on blast. Like Patrick is an asshole and his show won't last. And every time I called, then he treated me like trash. He would abuse and berate me for the sake of some laughs. And the worst part was when he